Hello, everybody. Welcome to Onpassive Live with Marty and Chris. Yes, we've been busy little beavers. Chris is beating on that keyboard. Uh, four more Shine the Lights will be coming out in the next 24 hours. Keep an eye open. If you did, if you did send me a Shine the Light, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. You'll get notified when they come out because they're all different times. I set them at different times so they get maximum amount of view. Uh, Judy Miller, I know I saw the phone ring and I couldn't talk because I was downloading a video. Uh, we'll call you right after this. What else? Oh, here's what I want to say. We're still getting emails about certain questions about the OEFs. Please, everyone here that does know what's up, can you please share that with everyone you know? Because for some reason, some people aren't getting it. Here's what's up. Whatever you can or can't do, it's okay. If you can't log in, there'll be a way that you can. If you can log in, read the update. If you can't do either, go to the last video of Ask Mufareh. But I'm going to tell you, if you can log in, check everything out. You should be able to look at your team if you have one. Your wallet should be there. The amount that you have coming or have been paid, whatever, should be there. But you go to your profile and you can't change it, don't worry. Don't worry about any of this. Right now, they're going to move step by step by step. And here's the thing. Before we can go to the magic land, okay, of Onpassive, which is the next step, all of these things have to be cleaned up before we sell this home we're in now. I don't know what to say. But anyway, we got to get everything clear. Everybody's got to be able to log in. A couple of them I can't log into. So don't panic. All your profiles got to be right. Everything about you and your business, which is your Onpassive business, needs to be right. All I say is be ready. Be ready. When the info comes out, it will be shared by Mr. Mufareh first, because he's the one that's going to send out all the information. Second is we take that information and we try to share it with everyone. We don't want to add to it, take away, just do what he says. And every step by step, whatever it takes, if there's an issue, here's what you need to do. And we can lend a hand from Mr. Mufareh to you or from you to Mr. Mufareh. That's what we've always done. So 99% of people can log in, and you've got Fred, Ted, Larry, Harry, and Mary that can't. We find out, we go back and say 99% of the people in, except for Ted, Larry, Harry, Mary, and Barry or whatever, and they fix it. We're not going to leave you, so stay cool. All I can ask you is go to the people. If you are the people that hear this secondhand from the main man, then you share it, because to the people that you invited, you're their leader. I don't like the word, but it's true. All of you are leaders. If you're here, you're engaged. Sometimes the people that we invited, not so engaged, but make them feel good. Some people have very little time to come online. I get it. But what we got to do is put a hand down and give them the information and lift them up the best we can. I'm not talking about, oh, they're lazy, they don't care. A lot of people care. I've had people contact me. For example, a woman contacted me. She's an older woman. Husband passed away. He was doing everything with Onpassive. Now she has it and doesn't want to lose it. I want more than anything to help that woman. And I know there's more than one. There's thousands, hundreds, with different scenarios where they need a helping hand. So first thing is, don't think you should have been, I did it myself, so I'm not bad mouthing anybody. Well, you should have been plugged in. Listen, we don't know everybody's circumstance. Have patience and take care of everybody. If you can help them, help them. Main thing is show them where to go. Had people ask me, can you send out an email? No, we do a live every day. Every single day I do a live. And there's no time for me to add anything. I can't add anything. I got up at 6 o'clock, started working on Shine the Light. Now I'm breaking down videos from OTech Pros, and now we're setting up a video for who? Heroes at 2 o'clock. If you're going on Heroes and you're watching this and you're on the panel, dark plain background, sit in the middle, speak clearly and back away so that if I take clips out of that, the text underneath can fit. Looks good. You want to look good. Remember, here's one thing I want to say. All of us are the early bird founders, or whatever you want to call us. All of us. The day will come, you'll be proud that you took this journey. Absolutely badge of honor. You will have, boom, like everybody, it will be a big deal when it's a big deal. So for me, it's a big deal now. Some of you are wondering, like, oh man, this was painful. The only person, my opinion, that went through any pain or any suffering through this journey was Mr. Mufareh. No one else. I don't have to be here. I wasn't told to do this. I wasn't forced to do this. And no, I'm not getting paid to do this, contrary to what some people think. I don't want to be paid for it. You're not paid, I'm not paid. It's fair. I don't want to be. But when it happens, which I believe with all my heart is going to blow us away, let's stay together and do this as a team, as a family. I listen, the whole reason I came to Onpassive is because when I was able, with Mike and Dan, to build a team, targeted traffic in any business, I thought I won the lottery. But guess what? Because of me, this is how I felt. I can't keep going ahead stepping on other people. So I thought, I want to bring everybody with us. Pie in the sky. Craziness to think that. It's impossible until a gentleman from Florida named Ashley Farrell said, yes, it is possible. And yes, we're going to do it. We're going to do the magic carpet ride. It will fly, and it can hold everybody that believes and want to be here. But nobody's forced here. Nobody has to be here. I've heard people say, I don't know why you're in that. It's a scam. Okay, I'm happy you're being scammed. But let me tell you something. If Mr. Mufareh is a scammer, he sucks at it. He is probably the worst in the planet. Why? Doesn't charge any money. That's a big important thing for a scammer, okay? We paid one time 97. He gave it back. We got Connect for over a year, which brings it down to, I paid 143 for, I don't know, 25 cents a month. Yeah, what a scammer. So we don't, he's not a scammer. In fact, he gives, my opinion, he gives away too much. It's my opinion. And I'm taking business wine. I love people. But I think he gives when it hurts. Because while he's down from whatever happened, beat up, and who ungodly amount of money was probably lost. We know time was lost. He took the hit, not me. I mean, whatever happened to him happened to us. Whatever happened to us definitely happened to him. So I think we need to look at things a little different. Yeah, this person got sick and never going to be able to see what happened. No, but if you keep pushing, your family will. Your family's family. The legacy of what you did will. There's no guarantees for us. None. We just saw the other day that young Indian man Looked like a boy, actually. He's gone. It happens. It's sad. I don't like it. Wish I could change it. But we don't know the whole picture. There's many journeys we're on. There's the journey of Onpassive with Mr. Mufareh, which is here while we're on Earth. And we're on a journey until we die. And then where do we go? The new chapter, which I heard is eternal, which I think would be pretty cool. We don't see it. We're not sure what, but we know. So let's just take one step at a time, and we're going to do fine. In fact, we are so blessed. My opinion, Chris' opinion, most of you. I'm not preaching to people that know. I know, you wouldn't be here. But let's encourage people, lift them above yourself. Let's be mini ashes. Remember mini me? Let's be mini ashes. No, we can't do it at his scale, but guess what? We don't need to. We don't need to do it at his scale. He did it. But we can be little ambassadors for Onpassive, for the business, and do our best to be the hand, an extended hand of Onpassive. And let's leverage what he started. Really, it's amazing. Because if he dropped something and it bounced and we take that and bounce it again, what happens when 1 million people do that? It's a big deal, a real big deal. We're going to have so many people come in. And you could be, everyone will know who you are. Remember Ash said that? You starting to believe it now? You should. You should. I've talked to people 4 years ago. I told the OTech pros, you can help out, but when you're ready to, back off, back off. But if you keep going, you're going to be busy and everyone will know your name. Everybody knows OTech pros. Everybody knows Gene. Everybody knows Minnow. I can go down this. Everybody knows Narelle. You quit today, everybody will know you. So everybody's a superstar. Everybody's a hero. Not everybody's Superman. Not everybody's Spider-Man. Not everybody's Chris Johnson. Captain Man. I'm Captain America. Anyway, I can go down Lister. Everybody knows Lister. Everybody knows David Ralowski, Judy Miller. Everyone knows. But stay the journey and pass on the truth and hand to people daily. Because, you say, I already told you. Listen, life is about saying the same things over and over. And you think, I don't need to hear it again. Well, if you go to church, how many times has your preacher changed the Bible? Like got his new Bible? No, he never. He reads out the same book for 2,000 years. And in your lifetime, if you went every Sunday, what is that? It's a lot. It's a lot. 52 times a year times 80 years. But you need to be reminded, memories fade, except for the good. My mom passed away. The day she passed away, gut-wrenching. I am so glad that faded away. But what didn't fade away is the love I have for her and what she's done for me. So let's look at that. Give, if you give, that will be remembered. If you help, that will be remembered on both sides. So let's share what we know. Don't assume anything. If somebody does something that you think's not quite right, it's not always because they're being evil. They just didn't understand it. Now, some of them are basic. I mean, if somebody posts a video and you said, that's no good, take it down, and they go, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. Okay, well, we know that means, damn, I got caught. All right, big difference. But other people make mistakes. So we're going to be okay. Shine the lights are still coming in. I want to do a shout out to Tabitha. We asked you once to get people to send in videos for Shine the Light. Holy cow, great job. She does it perfect, guys. She has their name, comma, what country. That's beautiful. If you send in one to me and say, John Smith, country, USA, I'll add the country. If you don't, I can't go look. Some names sound to me from Bangladesh or India or I'm not really sure, so I don't add it. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Okay, so I'm going to move on, let Chris talk a little bit, and I got to go check some stuff.
Good morning, Marty DeGarmo. I love you, brother, on this beautiful, well, it's not beautiful, but bless up Sunday. One of my favorite words I like to use. Let me do some quick prayers for some of our family members. Like I said, I don't always get them all. I apologize for that, but I do pray for you. Pat Perrin is in the hospital. Say some prayers for her. Renata Gorick, Father Ivan has cancer. He's going through stuff. He needs prayers. Debbie Sherman Williams' mother-in-law passed away. Her name was Natalie. We're praying our condolences to you. Julie Pierce's daughter, Chloe. Robin Noble fighting her cancer. Red's mom fighting an inoperable brain tumor. And there's probably a lot more. Birthdays today, my Vige. Happy birthday to you, Rajesh Kumar. Happy birthday to you. And I want to give a big congratulations to Ivy Mix, who got her doctorate degree. We do have a real doctor in the house now, which is really cool.
There's a doctor in the house.
Paging Dr. Ivy. I've been messing with her. And I want to thank Raphael Raphael, I'm going to call him. He did a really amazing prayer. He does amazing prayers every morning. He did a live. I did share that on my Facebook. Go listen to his message. It's very good. And it doesn't matter your faith. Just go listen to what he's got to say. It is Sunday, so I could do a little bit of preaching here. I always start my day out with prayers. Seen some amazing prayers. I always share them. Why? Because I share them because I want you to understand maybe something different. They're positive messages, nothing negative. Welcome to Onpassive. Positive messages, nothing negative. Again, I shared out our YouTubes quite a bit yesterday. And the reason I do that is because I have quite a bit of questions, same questions over and over. And I say, just subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. We come on every single morning at 10 a.m., unless I got a doctor's appointment, and we move it up. So you can understand what's going on. I tell you, listen, India people, Bangladesh people, I get 99% of my questions from you. You guys do a lot of webinars. I'm not sure what you're not hearing, but when you come here, we're going to tell you the truth, and we're going to be on point with it all. I can't tell what other webinars are holding, especially if it's in a different language. Gershman or Dylan, I'm going to shout out to you, Niraj, to make sure we get across to these people that you can't do anything right now but log in and check it out. Tell them about the profiles. You probably have, I know. But a lot of Indian founders are not being reached, and that's why we get a lot of questions every single day. So I'm asking you, if you have a friend that lives in India, share him these YouTubes. Tell him to share it to his organization, his family, so we can get a move on. Most of Marty's day is answering questions. They come in through his email. They come in through my messenger, and I do the best I can. I did see some false advertising again. I'm not really sure why you do that, but don't do that. It's just not a good thing. Listen, this is a healthy business. If we corrupt it by telling lies, it doesn't make it so healthy. It makes us all look bad. So please be on point with what you're saying. There's a lady in India that does a live every day. I can think of her name. She does a really good job. She speaks Hindi, but I can also understand. She does some English too. She does a great job. I appreciate her. And if I ever find out her name, because she pops up and over, she's a young lady, really nice. And she's getting out the right information as far as my knowledge, listening to what I can understand. But that is, it's very important at this time. It's always been important every time to put out the right information. But if we put out the wrong information, we're deceiving people, and we shouldn't do that. I also want to shoot out for Collins. Mana's mother needs some prayers. Like I said, some of these just pop up, some I see, and then I kind of put in the back of my mind. We have a new restream that we're using today, and it's got all kind of crazy stuff on it. I can actually write notes and see them right in front of me, which I like. Marty and I said, let's try it yesterday. after the show, and it worked out pretty good. What's Ash Mufareh doing today? Phew, I'm hoping he's resting, but I know he's not. He's probably doing something nonstop. Like I said, I know when I don't want to bug him. I know all the answers to all the questions right now. There's no reason to ask him about anything. I have faith that he's just going to come across. And I have no idea what's coming on today or tomorrow from Ash Mufareh. But what I do say is check your OES updates. And if you can't get into your OES updates, watch us on YouTube, because I know you can get our YouTubes, and we'll explain or tell you what's going on with that. This is why we're doing this. We want to get out all the information to even individuals that can't get into the OES, waiting for a email change or a password change every single day, 10 o'clock. So please share out these YouTubes and you help us educate everyone else that's going on or doesn't have an opportunity. Marty said it. Not everyone has the opportunity to get online, whether they're working or maybe they got kids that are playing sports and they're always on the go. Well, I totally understand that. But Onpassive is going to give you the time and the freedom in the future to enjoy all those sports events and everything else. And that's the great thing about this company. I sit back and think about it all the time. Today it's raining and yucky. Normally Sunday I clean my house and try to do everything that I didn't catch up on the whole week. And I'm thinking, man, how nice it would be just to be able to do something that I want to do and not have to worry about a bill or a house payment or maybe medicine. This is stuff that Onpassive is going to bring to us, time and freedom. Am I promising anybody? No, I'm not promising you nothing. But when I'm telling you that this is coming our way, step by step, put one foot in front of the other. You've heard that song. I think that was on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as we watched as a kid. Put one step in front of the other. And soon you'll be walking out the door. With Onpassive, we have many, I know that was corny, Marty. And in Onpassive, we have many doors that we're already going through.
It's a cartoon special, comes on every year.
Yeah, which one of my favorites. I'll still watch it. Yep, we have the Island of Misfit Toys in Onpassive. We do, I'm sorry. We have some people that aren't always so nice or send me some comments, and really have a great day. God bless you. I'm praying for you, but don't have no time for that. I want to talk about positivity. I want to talk about changing people's lives, helping people on their daily lives, helping people with their struggles, getting rid of anxiety and stress, because both of them are killers. I believe Onpassive is going to free a lot of people up of their anxiety and their stress. And isn't that honestly why we're all here? To get rid of the stress of maybe bills or the anxiety of, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to do this. You're doing this right now. You're doing this because of Ash Mufareh, because of Onpassive, and he doesn't stop doing it. Love it. I love it. Love it. I don't have many people in my life, my entire life, that's ever really done that for me. Marty, you brought up a good point about waiting. I can't remember what you said in the beginning. It's got to jog in my memory. And then I thought about going to work every single day, and I worked it 130 hours a week. And people were saying to me, are you crazy? Why would you do that? And now they say, are you crazy? Why would you do that in Onpassive? So you can't win. There's so many different people that all have different ideas. You worked all those hours for what? To make a lot of money. You got into Onpassive for what? To make a lot of money with half the work, half the chores, half the time. I don't have to listen to anybody telling me I didn't do this or you need to do this, or how many got a boss that you just can't make happy. All right. We have a boss who makes us happy every day and loves the fact that we get out here and we talk about Onpassive. So think about that. No matter what you're doing in your life, there's always someone that's going to beat you down. All right. Don't let them beat you down. Just ignore them. To be honest, when you get rid of people like that in your life, and I have many, my life is so much better. It's glorified because I took some people that never got out of that rut of being negative, and I didn't throw them away. Still pray for them, but I just kind of shoved them over a little bit because I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going down the road of positivity. Your road breaks off into 72 different negatives, and I don't want to be part of that. I want to be a part of people, a big circle that surrounds me, surrounds you with nothing but love, happiness, passion, helping, forgiveness. That's what Unpassive is all about. Just get rid of the money for a reason, for a second. Don't think about the money, but think about all the things that Unpassive is going to do for the world to help out as many people as they can, for people that want to. People that want to. Oh, here comes the dog again. So I'm going to give it back to Marty because this dog is going to start going crazy on me here in a minute. And she's driving me nuts. But guess what? I still love her. And she's not negative because she's giving me loving all the time. All right, Marty, back to you. I'm getting mauled here. Stop.
Chris, check your chat. We're not getting any new chats.
Okay, let me see. Chat. Last one I got was from Amir Batawi. This one right here. Is that the last one you have? Will you please?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
no new ones are coming.
Let me see what's going on my YouTube, if that's working properly.
My YouTube's going crazy.
Yeah, I still got people making comments. Just we have something new. I think this is a trial and error for this new restream, so things might not be working perfectly. But I don't see anything that's coming in on the chat, and that's too bad because we want to involve every one of you.
We might have blew it up. Coming in.
There goes my charger. Wait a minute. I got a golden button. Clicker. Get away. I have a shock collar for my dog, but I don't shock him. I just ring the bell, and she pretty much runs away. So I don't believe in the shock collar. Unless you got one around Marty's neck, I'd probably have some fun with that one. Actually, if I could put a shock collar on some of the people that keep on putting out the wrong information, and then they say they're sorry, okay, there you go. Don't do it again. Wish it worked that way.
Sorry, everybody. I can't post any of the live chats because they're not coming through. Your chats? They're not changing, right?
They're not changing, but I can go through and post some old ones. I don't know what you posted. I want to tell you this. I'm just in my YouTube alone. I got 364 people. That tells me that people are subscribing.
I know what's going on. We got about 700 people total. I don't think it can handle the amount of chats we got going through.
Oh, maybe. And that's a good thing.
No, I should have put a limit because it's flying. My chat is going 100 miles an hour. And yours is too, and they're combining it. Wow. We gotta give it a little bit of a limitation or I can't show them. So
that's some funny comments in here too. Dog, stop licking me. Anyway, if you're going through some issues right now and some trouble and you need to talk to somebody about it, reach out to somebody. We don't want anyone unhappy. I do understand there's a lot of hurt in this world right now. And when I come to Onpassive, I kind of put everything away that's going on in my life that makes me feel sad. And I know that what we're doing now is the most important thing that I think I've ever done in my life. There we go. I just seen it move, Marty. Very slow, though. So if you're having issues or maybe you just need someone to talk to, reach out to somebody.
It's moving now. All right. Anyway, another thing I want to say. Today at 2:00 is Heroes webinar. If you want to get on the panel of C. Collins or Bob Takusi or who else? Comfort. Okay. Otherwise, go to the top.live, and that'll be posted. So that would be a good place to go if you want to go to a webinar. That's where I'm going. Thank you everybody that showed up. Sorry about not being able to chat new ones. They are coming too, but I think we blew it up. I think we blew up Restream, which is a funny thing actually. I want to thank everybody for a Sunday. This many people showing up is amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. The many people, which is very powerful, are stepping out of their comfort zone. That's a good thing, because when you believe and you know you can and you believe you can, it's contagious. And I've said this from the very beginning, and At one point, that was the name of our group. Uh, Leverage Kings, leverage love, leverage Onpassive, and leverage caring. Because if you leverage those things, it's contagious. When you skip a rock, like I've always said, across the pond, if it only skipped once, you wouldn't do it again. You do it to see how many times with the same effort you can see it skip across the lake. If we all do it, imagine the impact and imagine the ripple effect where it's going in every little crevice where reaching people that otherwise would never be seen. What good is this unbelievable gift we got called Onpassive from Mr. Mufareh if we don't share it? And I'm not saying as a business, if you're nervous, oh, I'm not a business, okay. But you share when you hear good news, and we're hearing some pretty good news. When it gets better, and I want to tell you something. There's sharing without sharing, okay? And now I'm starting to sound like Bruce Lee. No, but I mean, there's sharing without sharing, meaning when people see you, if you have the appearance, which only comes from belief, when you believe in what you're doing, it comes out in your look, your walk, the way you say things. And then people will be surrounded around you because they want whatever it is that you're delivering. I'm not telling you this because I think so. I know it for a fact. Anyway, that's all I have. I want to thank every single one of you for taking your time to come out. Hopefully we inspired you. Hopefully we encourage you to be the best you. Remember, Onpassive didn't make you. I didn't make you. Chris didn't make you. God made you. But reach out and be the 100% of what you can do, because what I'm seeing is amazing. And by the way, what keeps me going and what I love about Onpassive is seeing people grow into their 100% of who they really can be. And we ain't seen nothing yet. Nothing. Nothing. So thank you very much. Chris, say goodbye.
Goodbye, Chris.
See, he does exactly what I tell him. Unless no, that's not true. It's a lie. Yeah, it's a lie.
Share
Anyway,
these out, guys. Get these YouTubes out so we can knock some of the questions down and Marty can get more work done.
and Judy Miller, I hope it's okay, but me and Chris are calling you.
Yeah.
So here we go. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Heroes, 2:00.
Go Lions.
No, Lions suck. Don't
No,
listen to
Detroit
that last
lost. They're out of
comment.
the playoffs, but Lions are still going today at 4:45. Be there.
Dallas, I don't like